All right, everybody, we're here today with day 23 of our Motion Next Devotional. We're moving right along on this one. All right, today we're going to read from Isaiah 55, 8 through 11. For my thoughts are not my thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. As the rain and the snow come down from heaven, and do not return to it without watering the earth, and making it bud and flourish, so that it yields seed for the sower and bread for the eater, so is my word that goes out from my mouth. It will not return to me empty, but will accomplish what I desire and achieve the purpose for which it's sent. So this is talking about like God's plan, God's design, right? Today we talk about expectations and how our expectations are often so different from what God's plan ends up being, and how that can be very disappointing. The thing is, we often link obedience to blessings, right? We think that if I'm obedient, I'm going to get all these blessings. Well, bad things happen, you guys, and God doesn't make bad things happen. God doesn't want bad things to happen, but He creates something beautiful out of the darkness. Say you pray that a family member gets healthy and heals, right? And then that doesn't happen, which is really disappointing, because you prayed and prayed and prayed that would happen and they would be healed. But now they get to spend eternity in heaven. Or now, because one family member passed, another one repents and comes to Christ. Like, He uses these tragedies to create something beautiful. And although our expectations weren't met, He still does beautiful things in that. He still creates beauty where we only see tragedy. And guys, it's so hard, because unmet expectations are often met with disappointment. It's so disappointing when you have this expectation of what God's going to do for you. What is this? What's happening? When you have this expectation about what God's going to do for you, and then that doesn't happen, it can be very disappointing. But when we let go of our expectations and we say, God, I give this up to you and your will, and I pray that your will be done and that your beauty is shown, that is when God exceeds our expectations. His plans, like it says in Isaiah, right? His plans are better than our plans. His thoughts are better than our thoughts. And we can't get wrapped up in the human nature of things, right? In these earthly things that we want. We have to let go and ask God for heavenly things that are more important than the things here on earth. And that's really hard to do, because our lives revolve around earthly things a lot of the time. So I encourage you to let go of that, let go of your expectations that you have for God, and just say, God, surprise me with whatever you have, because I trust you. All right, you guys, that was day 23. Hope y'all are doing well. I miss you. I love you. We'll see you next time.